Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February 17th. How y'all doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tuesday, February 17th, right? Let's get to it. Talk about it Tuesday. So today for Talk About It Tuesday, this is a familiar subject that most people are a part of, have experienced, endure. Talking about, no, I'm changing it up. We were going to talk about road rage, but I think something just hit me and I want to talk about something else. So no road rage today. We'll talk about that later, maybe next week. Today I have a question for you, and this is serious because I was reading the news in the wee hours of the morning. I couldn't sleep. I was reading the news and I saw the incident unfold with the young man in Beech Grove, Indiana, a smaller town, city in Indian, like a suburb of Indianapolis, who apparently has shot some police officers and I guess had a domestic dispute going on, and they finally found him. They caught him, right? But I was reading some of the review or some of the comments that people were posting and stuff, and so it just struck me because one of the things this morning was, I don't know if it was I don't know who it was who posted it, like if they knew this gentleman or a family member, I don't know. But my question to you is, if you have a family member that has done something like that, whether they're involved in any kind of crime, right? Not just shooting a police officer, in any kind of crime. If you have a family member that is involved in any type of violent crime, I ain't talking about just a neighborhood weed seller. Somebody committed a violent crime, especially against another person, where they murdered somebody, hurt somebody seriously, hit and run, a violent crime that cost somebody their life or caused major damage and harm to somebody else, would you turn them in? Not just turn them in like you convincing them to go to the police station to turn themselves in, but would you call the tip hotline? Would you call the police? Would you say, hey, my brother is over here, my cousin is at this address, they're at this address? Would you turn them in? Yeah, that's the question I have for you today. Would you turn them in? And when you answer that question, I want you to think about it, because I know somebody's going to say no. If you say no, please tell me why. Why would you not? Actually, you know what? If you would turn them in, tell us why or why not. I know a lot of people say they have that whole loyalty thing. It's like, but that's my family. But at the same time, if it was your family member that was the victim and not the perpetrator, you would want, I would think, I can't speak for nobody, I would think you would want somebody to turn them in regardless of if it was family or not. So that's the thing I want to talk about today. That's what I want to know. If your family member or close friend or somebody you knew committed a violent crime or a violent act that involved somebody else being seriously hurt, injured, killed, whatever the case may be, would you turn them in? I'm curious to know your answer. I tell you this, I will put my answer in the comments later on today. But I want to hear from y'all. Like, comment, share this post. I want to hear from everybody. Like, this is a poll. I really want to know what the majority of you think, right? The question of today for Talk About It Tuesday: if your family member or close friend or someone you knew committed a violent act or crime that resulted in the extreme injury or death of somebody else, and it was a Superman hunt looking for them, would you turn them in? That's the question. Please respond. Do something nice for somebody today, whether you pay for their gas, their groceries, or their coffee this morning. If it's not monetary, that's fine too. Say some kind words, positive affirmations, because we never know what a person is going through, and our kind words and our gestures can change the entire trajectory of a person's life. I will talk to y'all tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday. Blessings upon blessings.